1920 Staples Center in Los Angeles, home of course of the Clippers and Lakers. They play in 6 days. The Lakers tonight open, take on the Warriors here in preseason action. Golden State's been the kings of the West the last 5 years, but an underdog this year. Meanwhile, LeBron James, who missed a good part of last year, 100% entering tonight. Dave Pash with Mark Jackson. Lakers, Mark, have missed the playoffs the last 6 years, but now they're the favorites according to many, and you can understand why with players like Davis and James.
Well, rightfully so in the discussion to win it all because of the dynamic duo. Not best in the business, but could be the best of all time in that discussion when you look at their body of work and how both guys impact the game. They're as good as it gets.
And both James and Davis will play about 30 minutes tonight, according to head coach Frank Vogel. Meanwhile, the Warriors playing without Steph Curry tonight. And obviously, Durant is in Brooklyn. Klay Thompson is out with a torn ACL. But they added an all-star in D'Angelo Russell this offseason. And we'll get a good look at him tonight. Former Laker was the #2 pick by Los Angeles back in 2015. But was an all-star with Brooklyn a year ago. And a nice pass to Chris for the throwdown to start things off.
And that's what Steve Kerr and the Warriors staff have been raving about D'Angelo Russell as a scorer and playmaker in the pick-and-roll situation. Tremendous dime to Chris rolling to the cup.
Chris, 4th year out of Washington, formerly a top 10 pick of Sacramento. Had a defensive 3-second violation, so a technical. And one free throw coming for LA. Anthony Davis did not play in the Lakers' last preseason game because of a thumb injury, but was cleared and is good to go. He missed 26 games a year ago when he was with New Orleans because, well, several reasons. The trade rumors, but also injury, and that was the fewest games he had played in a regular season.
And that's going to be the big concern. It's not about LeBron James and Anthony Davis as a tandem. As we see LeBron coming off the pick and roll making a play. It's about both of those guys remaining healthy, giving them a real chance.
Here's Russell for 3. And we talk about the games that Anthony Davis missed. LeBron missed 27 games, the most he's ever missed. And I know you were here Christmas Day when the Lakers and Warriors played, and at that point LA was 20-14, and it looked like the Lakers were a certainty to make the postseason, but the James injury derailed the season. They haven't been to the playoffs, LA, since 2013. Russell, a good look, can't knock it down, and tracked down by McKinney. Jacob Evans no good on the jumper, but another chance here for the Warriors. And out of bounds, Russell lost it.
I'm looking at LeBron James. I know it's been talked about. He's going to have a real chance to be close to averaging a triple-double. The only thing, in my opinion, that could stop him is playing alongside Anthony Davis, JaVale McGee, and Dwight Howard. 3 great rebounders.
Avery Bradley, another new face on this Laker roster. Bradley trying to shake Russell, and he stepped out of bounds.
It's good seeing Avery Bradley back and healthy. What he does on the defensive end when he's healthy is disrupt the opposing team as good as anybody in basketball. On-ball defender.
And has turned into a decent offensive player. Career 12 points per game. Shoots in the mid-30s percentage-wise from 3. Russell in the pick and roll. Well defended by McGee. Green up top. And can't get the 3 to go. And James with the rebound. 17th year for LeBron. He'll turn 35 at the end of December. He just bullies Chris on the way to the basket that time.
Oh, grown man strength to the body, eliminating the contest of Chris and the finish. We've seen that movie before.
McGee with good defense. And a traveling violation on McKinney.
The teams are going to have problems. Playing LeBron James as a point guard, it creates so many problems and makes life so much easier for Frank Vogel and his staff. You're putting the ball in the hands of the best player in the land and trusting his decision.
And think also, Mark, of the size that the Lakers are going to have on the floor as Anthony Davis goes down awkwardly. when Kyle Kuzma comes back, another 6'9" guy, with LeBron running the point and finding guys on the wing.
Rebound the basketball. Everybody's an option, including the guy with the rock. Using that strength and size to finish. But Kuzma, along with this lineup, you got size across the board that can be disruptive and make, quality decisions on the offensive end. That's a tough lineup.
Kuzma still out with an ankle injury. Here's Davis, the lob to McGee. Anthony Davis last year averaged 4 assists. That was a career high. Nine straight points by LA. McKinney's three not there, and no offensive rebounding for Golden State.
It's just good basketball off the high pick and roll with LeBron James. They play him as a scorer, willingly gives up the rock, and the big pass from Davis to McGee. That's quality offense right there.
Davis has such a great feel for the game. Obviously a terrific scorer, but an excellent passer as well. That one, though, broken up by Chris. 6 to shoot for the Lakers.
There were people that said they wouldn't trade all the things that the Lakers gave up for Anthony Davis. Those people forgot how special of a talent this guy is. He didn't just become a top 5 player in the world. He's always been that. And I understand you were giving up a lot, but to get a lot, you got to give up a lot.
ESPN's coverage of the NBA preseason is brought to you by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm on this smartphone all day. I decided to finally use it for something, well, smart. I just got a car insurance quote from AIS. AIS shops dozens of companies, and they guide you.
Hi, Brittany, it's AIS. Great news. We found another discount.
And that's how AIS ensures that you get great coverage for a great price.
1-800-777-4AIS.
At 3-Day Suit Broker, we have so many suits at such low prices, it can be hard to choose only one. Well, right now, you don't have to. During our buy one, get one free suit sale, you can buy one suit at our low regular price and get a second one of equal or lesser value absolutely free. Imagine paying for a top quality suit and getting a second one for free. Find the latest styles and top brands at 3-Day Suit Broker. You won't want to miss out on this special deal. Hurry in for best selection.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Long about a Saturday night. Yeah. Rubbed up just
Jeep Wrangler now has someone new to play with. 100% Jeep 4x4, 100% truck. The all-new Jeep Gladiator. There's only one. Well-qualified lessees can now lease the all-new 2020 Jeep Gladiator for $299 a month.
One of the reasons it's such an anticipated regular season, star movement in the West. Anthony Davis comes to the Lakers. Obviously, the Clippers get Kawhi Leonard, and then Paul George joins him here in his hometown of Los Angeles. Mike Conley pairing now with Donovan Mitchell. Utah, a team to watch. And then Porzingis dealt by the Knicks, joining the Rookie of the Year, Luka Doncic, in Dallas. And then, of course, Russell Westbrook and James Harden, former teammates, great friends growing up in LA, teammates in Oklahoma City, and again now in Houston.
Some quality players right there and some true dynamic duos. And what I'm interested in looking at is Danny Green with the drive lane floater for the deuce is the Dallas one. Everybody else I expect to be in the playoffs. I expect the Dallas Mavericks to make the playoffs. They've been subpar for quite a while. But those two guys, special talents, they have a real chance of being in the playoffs. And who knows what happens once you get invited to the dance.
Anthony Davis committing a foul. You just think, it seems like we say it every year, how stacked the West is, but I mean, obviously Lakers, Clippers, Houston, Portland, Utah, Denver. You've got teams like New Orleans and Sacramento that have talent that are young. The Warriors, Dallas. It's hard to really look at anybody in the West and say, yeah, that team can't make the playoffs.
I don't know. I didn't hear every name that you said. You probably left some teams off. Blame it on Dave Pasch. I didn't go down the list.
Apparently last week I did say during a preseason telecast that I thought that Phoenix was the one team that could make the West, and apparently Monty wasn't real thrilled with that. But just understand that's coming from a frustrated 20-year Suns fan. Knocked out of bounds by Davis.
I really believe it's going to be an outstanding season across the board. And there will be a lot to talk about on both sides, Eastern Conference and Western Conference.
Jacob Evans being guarded by Bradley. Here's Chris. Nice pass. He's really skilled, Mark, offensively, as Evans gets the tip in.
I thought he came into this league with a real chance as a big guy with a lot of skill that just needed to learn the game. And it didn't work out at other stops, but it seems like this Warrior team is very high on him, and he's got a real chance of being on the opening day roster. He's earned his way.
McGee, former Warrior who won 2 championships with Golden State, now in his second year with the Lakers, couldn't get that shot. LeBron James defending D'Angelo Russell. Chris, and you see the stroke on display as he buries a 3.
I love his ability to shoot, make plays, be that big guy that initiates offense and finds shooters on the floor. He's a bright spot early on this season for them, the preseason.
What a pass by James, and the slam by Davis.
That's the first time you ever said that? What a pass by James.
We all know about what he did last year, passing Wilt Chamberlain and Michael Jordan, moving into 4th on the all-time scoring list. He's number 10 all-time in assists.
I remember last year I took heat. I forgot who gave me heat when I said LeBron James is the greatest passing small forward that's ever played this game. Non-guard that's ever played this game.
It might have been me that gave you the heat.
No, somebody killed me because they talked about Larry Bird. I'm not knocking Larry Bird's ability. This guy is top 10 all time and climbing the charts. When it's all said and done, he's going to be top 5 all time. His body of work, his ability to see the floor, he's unbelievable. And he's been doing it from day one.
Be interesting, too, that since he had as much time off as he did to overcome that injury. Wow, how about that look? Davis there for the follow jam, but again, just an amazing look by James with the bounce. But LeBron is the most rested he's been in a long time. No finals for the first time in 9 years. No playoffs, obviously. Davis rejects Draymond.
And one of the advantages that LeBron James is going to have during the course of this year, he does not have to keep his foot on the gas pedal at all times. There's going to be times during the course of games and the season, because of another dominant guy, that he's going to be able to truly chill on the floor and allow the offense to go through Anthony Davis.
Having a knockdown shooter like Danny Green will help. 3 won't fall for Damian Lee. But you got Green, who shot 46% for Toronto, won a championship with the Raptors last year. And Avery Bradley, we said, can hit it as well from deep. A 9-point Laker lead midway through the first.
Shh. There's a secret to saving on car insurance. Use the power of AIS. AIS shops dozens of companies instantly. Then they review your quote to make sure you're getting every discount you've earned. Wow, that's powerful. AIS does all the work and you get great coverage at a great price. And that's the secret to saving over $600 a year on your car insurance.
1-800-777-4AIS.
At 3-Day Suit Broker, we have so many suits at such low prices, it can be hard to choose only one. Well, right now you don't have to. During our buy one, get one free suit sale, you can buy one suit at our low regular price and get a second one of equal or lesser value absolutely free. Imagine paying for a top quality suit and getting a second one for free. Find the latest styles and top brands at 3-Day Suit Broker. You won't want to miss out on this special deal. Hurry in for best selection.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Long about a Saturday night. Yeah.
Jeep Wrangler now has someone new to play with. A 100% Jeep 4x4, 100% truck. The all-new Jeep Gladiator. There's only one. Well-qualified lessees can now lease the all-new 2020 Jeep Gladiator for $299 a month.
When you're misinformed or you're not educated about something, and I'm just talking about, the tweet itself, you never know the ramifications that can happen. We all seen what that did. Not only did for our league, but for all of us in America, for people in China as well. And sometimes you have to think through things that you say that may cause harm not only for yourself but for the majority of people.
Obviously, everybody has had an opinion on what LeBron James said the other day. What were your thoughts, Mark?
Well, it was interesting listening to LeBron's response. You can go one of two ways. You can either push all your chips in and go all in, or you can say nothing. For the first time that I can remember, I was disappointed that he didn't pick or choose the way to go.
And he has said that he's not going to talk about it anymore regarding China. Here's James in transition. Driving to the basket again. McGee is there with the putback dunk. Well, Steve Kerr told us before the game that they just don't have the size on the floor to handle all the bigs that the Lakers will throw out there and run to the glass.
That's going to be a lot of people's problem because this team has tremendous length and size.
Tough shot for Russell. He thought he was fouled. Drops it in. And it's a 9-0 Laker run.
Rated everyone.
LeBron James, 3 assists, 2 points, 6 points for McGee, 5 for Davis to go with 4 rebounds. Another terrific look by LeBron to a cutting Avery Bradley.
You have to have guys that have the ability to move without the basketball. Danny Green, Avery Bradley understand how they're going to impact this team. Defend and be ready.
4 assists for LeBron James already as the Lakers up big here in the first quarter of this preseason game against Golden State.
So you use one of those travel sites to save hundreds on your trip, and why not? Why haven't you shopped for your car insurance the same way? AISinsurance.com compares coverages and rates to deliver you great insurance at a great price. And that's how AIS saves its customers over $600 when they switch. The best way to pay less is with AIS. We search, we find, you save.
1-800-777-4AIS.
At 3-Day Suit Broker, we have so many suits at such low prices, it can be hard to choose only one. Well, right now, you don't have to. During our buy one, get one free suit sale, you can buy one suit at our low regular price and get a second one of equal or lesser value absolutely free. Imagine paying for a top quality suit and getting a second one for free. Find the latest styles and top brands at 3-Day Suit Broker. You won't want to miss out on this special deal. Hurry in for best selection.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Long about a Saturday night. Yeah. Rubbed up just
Jeep Wrangler now has someone new to play with. 100% Jeep 4x4, 100% truck. The all-new Jeep Gladiator. There's only one. Well-qualified lessees can now lease the all-new 2020 Jeep Gladiator for $299 a month.
ESPN's regular season NBA coverage starts next Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern. It's Boston and Philadelphia, 2 contenders in the East squaring off. And then the Nuggets and Blazers, who had a terrific 7-game series a year ago, won by Portland as the Blazers advance to the conference finals for the first time since 2000. Our coverage starts with our NBA countdown team at 7. The Lakers will tip off the regular season. Our friends on TNT will have the Lakers-Clippers 6 nights from now. It'll be a Clippers home game, and then the Lakers will play their next 3 in official home games against Utah, Charlotte, and Memphis. James in transition with a spin on Lee and the finish.
Well, he looks fresh. Many times we've seen that, a full head of steam, pushing the basketball and making plays.
And going 100 miles an hour in a preseason game as he attacks Draymond Green and is fouled. 2 on Green.
I mean, not much you can do. You got to be committed. 5 guys on defense sprinting back where he sees a wall. If you give him any lane or any gap, is a recipe for disaster. Good night. You can't be in a trot. 5 guys have to be sprinting back where he sees a wall. He's too great of a talent.
Obviously, Lakers missed the playoffs last year. It's the first time LeBron James has not been in a postseason since 2005. We talked about the 8 consecutive final streak. 4-time MVP. The last time he won it 7 seasons ago. Do you expect him to be among the top candidates this year, even at age 34 with all those miles on it?
Without a doubt. And the reason why is because I think it's a blessing in disguise not playing long into June. So he's had a chance to recover for the first time in a long time. He's fresh, he's lively, and most importantly, he has great talent around him.
Foul inside as Damian Lee was trying to cut and got tangled up with Bradley.
I'll tell you what, I think he should have been a point guard for a while now. I don't care who he plays with. He's the best passer on that team. You know, and he's the best decision maker. So put him in position where he can make decisions and make you tough to beat.
Loose ball foul and count the bucket. So to your point on the rest that James has had because of no postseason, 207 days. And he barely played, you know, after the injury on Christmas Day. James missed 18 straight games and then played here and there towards the end of the year, and they eventually shut him down in mid-March. So he's had about 7 months.
You know, there's individuals and teams that's been their testimony for quite a while now.
Yeah.
They haven't seen the playoffs.
Davis can't get the turnaround. You're talking about LeBron as a point guard. It will be interesting because Rajon Rondo's not playing tonight, but he's still on the roster. Will Frank Vogel start? Rondo will. We see Rondo and LeBron both handling the ball at times. They have Quinn Cook, too, who started for the Warriors a lot last year when Steph Curry was hurt.
And Rondo's a guy you can trust. Great decision maker, great floor general. I just think LeBron just creates so many problems to opposing teams that's the best lineup with him starting at the point guard position.
Timers at 4. Bradley around. And won't fall. Bodies hit the floor. Everybody's all right. Here comes Pascal. Jordan Poole, rookie out of Michigan, the first-round draft choice of the Warriors, 28th overall. Led Michigan to the national title game 2 years ago before they fell to Villanova. The Warriors are high on him. Great shooter. Green way off.
And you talk about Jordan Poole, not just a great shooter, but a comfortable scorer and playmaker. Certain rookies come into this league and they look lost. He looks like he belongs. I really like what he's going to be able to bring to this Warrior team from day one. The more talent you put on the floor, Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell, Draymond Green, he's going to be fitting in and impacting the game.
He's averaged 15 points per game here in preseason. 24-second shot clock violation there in Golden State.
You know what's going to be fascinating? Where will the Warriors wind up? Will they be a playoff team? Will they have a chance to win it all? This is a proven team that has a lot of competitive spirit, but are they good enough? And it'll be interesting to see because we know they're going to be up for the challenge.
5 straight finals appearances. The second ever. The only other team to do that was Boston, which went 10 straight times. They have put no timetable on a return for Klay Thompson. The torn ACL happened in Game 6, June 13th. So, normally that's at least a 9-month injury as Draymond Green connects. But you got to think if Clay comes back healthy and they're in the playoffs, they still have 4 All-Stars on their roster. That they're going to be a tough out.
They will miss Klay Thompson, without a doubt. What he brings to the table on a nightly basis, they will miss, which will make it tough for them.
Nice finish. Kai Bowman drawing the contact from Dudley.
This is the way they're going to have to score, too. Getting stops, pushing the ball in transition, looking to attack. Bowman does that, gets the harm and the hoop.
Guy that could really fill it up in college, averaged 19 per game at Boston College a year ago. A two-way player for these Warriors and able to convert the three-point play. Quinn Cook, former Warrior, who we talked about as a replacement for Steph when he got injured last year. He's now with the Lakers.
Had some very good moments for this Warrior team. Wound up being a champion. Timely hoop, some timely plays, and stayed ready.
Right on cue, buries the foul line, Jay.
I love when it works out that way.
You didn't plan it that way?
No.
Davis went for the steal. Bowman a good look. High arcing three. And boarded by Cook. Cook, beautiful stroke. Drains a triple.
I don't care if it's preseason or not. It's nothing like going against your former team. Talking trash all the time in practice, the relationships.
Green misfires a loose ball foul called on Caldwell Pope, maybe with a little bit of acting from Damian Lee. Don't know that he got shoved that hard, but it's a foul.
Got to sell it. Quinn Cook coming off that screen gets Draymond Green in the air, and this time a little pick and roll action, little handoff, gets to his spot, elevates. That's his strength, and he's going to be able to bring that to this Laker team.
In his 4th year out of Duke, won a title at Duke, and then a championship with the Warriors. Coming up Thursday on NBA TV. Be interesting to see the Bulls this year with the talent they have. They're taking on another talented team you saw earlier tonight on ESPN Atlanta. Dallas and the Clippers Friday TNT. Zion and the Pelicans are at the Knicks, and then Kia NBA tip-off. Toronto NBA champs take on New Orleans, and then the Lakers Clippers in the nightcap on TNT next Tuesday.
You talk about that Bulls team, they should think they should make the playoff. In the Eastern Conference, Zach LaVine is a star, an absolute guy that can carry the offense and marketing. He's a bright young player.
About a 3-second difference in the clocks. Here's Davis. Shakes the defender, spins, and a great dish down low to Caruso. Eight assists for the Lakers in the first quarter. The three won't go, and it's a 13-point lead for LA after one.
$637, $38, $39, $640. AIS saves its customers an average of $640 when they switch. That's a lot of savings. When you call AIS, you're actually shopping dozens of insurance companies. AISinsurance.com compares coverages and rates to deliver you great insurance at a great price. And that's how AIS could save you $637, $38, $39.
1-800-777-4AIS.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Long about a Saturday night. Yeah. Rubbed up just
Jeep Wrangler now has someone new to play with. 100% Jeep 4x4, 100% truck. The all-new Jeep Gladiator. There's only one. Well-qualified lessees can now lease the all-new 2020 Jeep Gladiator for $299 a month. Some run from the weather. But with the most capable and luxurious SUV in its class, you can run through it. Jeep Grand Cherokee. Hurry into Jeep Adventure Days for a great deal. Well-qualified returning Grand Cherokee lessees can lease the 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee for $179 a month.
Fans are gearing up at NBAstore.com, the official store of the NBA, with officially licensed fan gear, every team and all the players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBA Store.